Now, okay. And she's saying ayo, ayo. In this dialect means hello. Or I'm at the door.
Say that again?
I said good afternoon, and you have a dog.
Oh, well, you don't like dogs?
We are afraid.
You're afraid?
No, they might not be afraid. They might be afraid of the dog.
They just bark.
Okay.
So this is going to be a very interesting visit here. We got a foreigner, obviously with a Filipina wife, and they got a business. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to find out here a little bit about
From New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, I know. I got that accent. I know he wasn't from around here.
Len, sila kabuk paliton.
Katalawa, me?
Oh, mo ato sa pikas ato mako.
Dito?
Oh. Pagdala laman Len, taguro ka buok. Anang sa kuan kay diri laman sila kaulaton.
Adi, pwede mo tanaw sa inyo kung diya, display?
Ako man among display dito, ma'am.
O, di, tanaw mo sa inyo.
Sige, sige, ma'am.
Okay. Hi. I reckon you said you from New Jersey,
Yeah,
and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I've been there before.
I'm sure you probably
Friends
have.
from there, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah. My name is Kente.
Yeah, are you going to?
Yeah, I saw the sign about the virgin coconut oil, so I was the one who expressed an interest in it. So apparently you have a store or something down here that sells it.
We actually have a 2-story building where we. Well, if you're going there,
Yeah,
I'll walk over with you.
I'm absolutely gonna go over there, and then I can kind of chat with you a little bit as I
Are
go
you
over there.
American?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
I just figured you said something but it didn't sound like if you're from Chicago.
Because I'll tell you why. Because my
I'll
parents,
just put my shoes on and
Yeah.
I'll walk over with you.
yeah, my parents are from the South,
Okay.
from Mississippi and Alabama. So that's why I don't sound like I'm from Chicago. But I am. Get that a lot. I don't sound like Chicago with
They
them.
told me there was some American that wants to come in here or do something. I don't know.
Oh, it's not me.
How you doing?
Yeah, what's your name?
Ben.
Ben?
They call me Pops, but
Pops. Okay,
Yeah.
Pops. Yeah, that's great.
what's
Yeah,
your
so Kente, Kinte.
Oh yeah.
You heard of the movie Roots?
Yeah.
That's the same name.
Were you in it?
No, hey, my people might have been in it, not me.
That was one of the greatest movies.
Yeah, I actually sat there every night, the 8 nights or whatever
I
it
did
was on.
the same. I did the
And I
same.
was sitting right there watching.
Wow.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. New Jersey. How long you been here?
About 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've had number four wife.
Yeah, 4 wives since you've been in the Philippines?
Well, I have the one you were talking to.
Yeah.
She's number 4.
Okay.
So, but I'm a pilot. I've been a pilot my whole life,
Okay.
and I've been all over the place, all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a good story. And even the last part, I met my wife in Malaysia,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was still flying, so we talked,
Yeah.
whatever we could do,
Yeah.
and then we did. So.
I can imagine. I imagine it's been I'm pretty sure she's taking very good care of you.
Oh well, she tries.
She tries, yeah. But yeah, that's a dream. It's a big thing now. It's kind of being popularized here. It seems that way since the pandemic. It seems like
Yeah.
the Philippines is getting to be more on people's radar.
When I went in the military,
Yeah.
then I got stationed at Valdosta, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
for at least 3 years, maybe 5 years, almost 5 years. So
Yeah.
that makes me almost Southern.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because I got people from Georgia, obviously. South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee. That's me. Alabama. I can't leave that out. Yep. So were you in the military? You were in the military, right?
It's a long story, but I broke my ankle
Mm-hmm.
when I was 16 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and then it healed. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
But when I went to the army to go to Vietnam,
Right.
I went upstairs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy said, "Oh, sorry, you have these things in your leg."
They disqualified you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, many years later, when I am still a pilot. I am a pilot, and as everything happened, I was an instructor, and there was a place in Oklahoma called American Flyers.
Yeah.
I finished my course in there, and when I was all done, they said, "You can stay here and be an instructor."
Oh, okay.
So I did all that. I
Yeah.
wound up with like 1,500 hours of flying.
Of flying, yeah.
So that was the big part of the story. But one of my students was going to go in the Navy,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't have a ride or anything. So I drove him to the recruiter's office.
Yeah.
And when he went into the Navy recruiter, this is a whole crazy story.
Yeah.
If you'd like to listen.
Yeah, sure.
Are you?
Yes,
talking?
I am. Yeah, I actually
thought
am.
You might, but anyhow, when I took him there, I went to the Air Force recruiter and said, I told him my story.
That you went to the Army and they wouldn't accept you.
No. Well, yes, I had volunteered to be a helicopter pilot.
And they said no.
I'd have been dead by then. But anyhow,
Yeah.
I was 1Y, and that meant I don't go into the military.
Yeah.
So anyhow, when I went into the office, I told him the whole story, and he said, "It doesn't look like you have anything wrong with your
Right.
foot." I said, "Well, I didn't say I had anything wrong with it. I said I have pins in it."
You got pins in it, yeah.
So now I'm 25 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, "Well, if you take an X-ray of your foot, everything else, and you have to go to Oklahoma City, get the doctor." The doctor said, "Your left foot is better than your right foot.
Yeah.
Everything's good." So I went into the Air Force at 25 years old.
Yeah.
So
Under other circumstances. So you couldn't get in the Army for that reason, but then you went and saw somebody else at the Air Force and they said, yeah, we want him.
well, I never thought about that. I mean,
No.
I was just talking to the recruiter while the other guy
And told them what
is
happened.
in there.
So,
And,
yeah.
Anyhow, that's what happened. And
Wow.
when I actually went into the Air Force, I had like 1,700 hours of flying,
Yeah.
and many of the students that I was going in with, even the instructors are asking me, what would you do if this
Yeah.
and that?
Because they might have 400 or 500 and you had 1,700.
Yeah. So that was cool. But anyhow, it worked out. It worked out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, this looks like the life here. I've retired. I just retired September 1st. I've been in the Philippines since mid-September, and I'm getting acclimated to the place. Over this time, I've been to, I think, about 6 or 7 islands. I wasn't expecting to come to Siquijor this week, but it just ended up that way because my friend, I'm accompanying her. She's with her friend. Her friend's family has family here right up the street. If you saw the house, it looks like a sailor house.
Okay.
That's the relative of the friend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he, you have seamen here. So, yeah. So that's how I'm kind of getting my exposure to the Philippines somewhat in the deep, what I call the deep province areas. I'm actually able to stay in houses out here and walk these roads, these country roads.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm out here with the farm animals and the farm life and stuff. So my mother was actually born in Memphis, but at the time, I think they were in the country, what you call the rural areas, but she actually grew up in Memphis. But like everybody else, I mean, is really in the country. I mean, like this. Do you know the whole pigs growing the cornfields, the green fields?
That's the same with Valdosta, Georgia. I mean, we just fell in with the local people.
Yeah.
And it was we're eating the same stuff that they were,
right,
you know, and all the time. Why not? Yeah.
So that's what we're doing here, and they actually, you know, this is the life there. They have their own property. They're growing their vegetables, growing fruits, you know, fresh mangoes and stuff every day of something just falling off the tree. All the farm animals, you know, I'm seeing.
Cool. We have over here 20 mango trees.
Okay, right.
And they haven't produced a damn thing.
Huh?
In 15 years.
Oh, why do you think that is?
Well,
too hot? No, that doesn't make sense.
It happens when it happens.
And, wow.
And other people know that it takes 15 years,
really,
maybe longer. And anyhow, we say hi, good morning. You know, that's all they're getting.
No mango, but you obviously have coconut trees.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why you're able to produce your oil.
Yeah.
What do you have, a factory or something here?
Well, you want to go?
Yeah, we kind of walking a little bit.
What's your name again?
Kente, like Roots. Remember Kunta Kinte from Roots?
Okay, say it one more time.
Kente.
Kente.
Right.
Kente.
Just like Roots.
Yeah.
Kunta Kinte. Yep. So again, we're standing here in Maria, Siquijor, and we're going over here to the coconut oil factory here with Ben, who's the proprietor. He is actually from New Jersey. And just as a point of reference, I don't detect New Jersey in your accent.
Well, I never thought I had an accent of anything, but
no,
because I've been so many places.
But I went to boarding school for 2.5 years out at Andover, Massachusetts. So I know a New York, New Jersey accent.
You like?
Yeah, I love this.
What you got? What is
What are
it?
you doing up there?
What you got, my dear?
Siniguelas.
What is that?
Siniguelas. You know, you can sell them CDs in Davao City.
All right, well, you get them. Just remember how you traveling.
Yeah.
Because you'll get a suitcase full of stuff
This
and then
is
can't
spicy
even
in Davao City.
and can't even take it back
That's
with
enough,
you.
baby. That's enough.
All right, thank you.
You can sell them CDs in
I know.
Davao
What's your
City.
name, sweetheart?
Siniguelas.
I'm Lynn.
Lynn. Okay, I'll get it. Boom, boom, boom. I just dropped one on for. Anyway,
But
this.
the ones that are ripe are the best.
Yeah.
But and they're good.
But it's okay if you put this with salt.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's very familiar with it, so she's probably just tickled just to see that.
You're from here.
From Davao City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my friend here. She goes by the name of Miriam. Yeah.
I actually lived in Beijing
Mm-hmm.
for 2 years. I had a contract there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're selling new airplanes,
Yeah.
and so back and forth, doing things like that. So
Let's see.
anyhow, you haven't even been to the factory yet.
No,
There it is,
we're
right there.
walking. Yeah.
I'm excited to see that, sir. You know?
We were doing great
Yeah.
until COVID hit.
Yeah, you know what? During COVID, I used to buy this product and I take it every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that virgin oil is really a good.
We have, well, as a matter of fact, we had 40 customers here today, or something like that. Was it 40?
Mm.
Something similar.
Yeah.
and we make the oil, everything like we used to do.
Sure.
But before then, they just made it all the time, every day.
Yeah.
We had six or at least 6 people on each side of our
Assembly line or whatever. Or production
this
line.
is my dog.
Yeah, of course. As they say, the dog. Your dog.
Yeah, so I wound up living in Georgia for almost 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean 5 years. I'm in Oklahoma,
Oklahoma for 5 years.
and that's where I got my pilot's license when I was 19,
Yeah.
and that was because a friend of mine was an airline pilot, and he said, "Come on, we'll go to the airport." Except when we went to the airport, the rain came and everything. We never did, but it said on the wall, "Get your private pilot's license for $650."
Yeah.
And that's how I
And
started.
you said, well, you went and got that for $650.
Nobody gets that for that.
Oh, no. Of course not. All right.
Also lived in Saudi Arabia for 5 years. I lived in Germany for at least 3 years, and the Air Force. So
Yeah.
it's all been fun. I'm so happy.
I'm sure. Oh, I know you are. I believe it. And the people who I'm here live with you, I can see, like I said, right away. As soon as I saw you, I knew you weren't from around these parts. But then I saw the beautiful wife that is she a Filipina?
Yes, she is.
So as soon as I saw that beautiful Filipino wife, I said, "Oh yeah, see, this is the kingship here. This is what a lot of men who are watching my channel they strive for."
So we have 3 hectares.
3 hectares, yeah.
We've already walked through the first hectare.
Yeah.
This is the 2nd hectare. The 3rd is over there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where are the coconut trees? I see them here.
they're all over the place. Here's the coconuts that we when we were processing, people brought their sometimes a little bit, sometimes a lot of coconuts came to us,
Oh, okay.
and so that was what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a corral, and I even hurt my arms because throwing coconuts.
Yeah.
The people came over
Mm-hmm.
anyhow. So that was pretty much it. But you might as well come see all the rest. These are clam shells,
Oh, yeah.
and they won't let us sell them.
Okay.
So we dug them up before we finished all the process of here. It was down in the ground here.
Yeah.
And sometimes you go out in the field, oops, can't get that
It's
one.
a clam shell,
So-
yeah.
Anyhow.
All right.